In this video, I'm going to talk about if you feel like that there is no soulmate, there's no twin flame, and there's no prince charming or princess charming that are going to come to your life, and your life is just going to be as miserable as it is right now, and I'm not going to be able to attract any love. I will talk about that. That's not true. That's not true at all, and I will give you the tip at the very end of this video that how you can attract your soulmate, your twin flame, your love relationship of your dream in your this life. And life is a fairy tale, so stay tuned. Welcome to my channel. This is Dilruba Chaudhary, and before I dive deep into my topic, I will just say that there's a couple of spots open for my one-on-one consultation. So just book a free call just to see if we are a good vibrational match to work together. So, okay, have you been ever thinking that life is not a fairy tale anymore, and there is no good guy, good girls out there, and you have been feeling like everybody is just gold digger or just having taken advantage of, right? And you have been trying so hard to find the perfect person of your match that will fulfill your heart, that will just match up like a missing piece of puzzle inside of your heart, that just you for yourself, made for each other, right? And you have been failing that tragically. You have been heartbroken, you have been disappointed, you have been abandoned, right? And you will feel like, this happened again. I don't want to talk about that again. I don't want to get another chance, and I just don't have any hope anymore, right? How you feel about that? You feel like hopeless. You feel like there's no chance. There's no way. Whenever you see any other couple, they are just two lovebirds and having good times, and they are just in so much love, and you just chuckle inside of your mind that, oh yeah, just a couple of more years or a couple of more months, then you will be seeing the real face of the other person, right? But I'm going to tell you that's not true at all. There are soulmates, there are twin flames, there are thousands of matches for yourself. Whatever you are dreaming of, you can find the soulmate of yours. You can have the dream relationship. No matter what situation you are, no matter where you are, and no matter how difficult it feels like. Okay? So now you must be wondering how it can be possible. So there's only one way it's possible. That is, if you know yourself enough, if you know what will make you fully satisfied, what will make your soul as a mirror to see in other person's eyes, what will make you happy. I'm not talking about the surface level of happiness, the actions, the romantic gestures, the care, the love. I am talking about very good, solid core beliefs, core principles of your soul, core principles of your satisfaction, of your mold, of your soul mold. Everybody has an imprint in our soul. That's never going to change down the road. Our value changes, sometimes our like and dislike changes, our body change, our activity change, but the soul, that's the constant thing. It's never going to change. So if you know your soul very good enough, and you find someone who matches with your soul, there's chance that that's never gonna be faded up. That's never gonna be like you lose interest. That's never gonna be a boring relationship down the road. Okay, so number one, you have to know your needs. You have to know yourself good. So now you're probably asking me, like, how am I gonna know what my core soul wants are? The number one way you can do, again, question yourself, calm your mind and question yourself. Not one time, not two times, over and over. Watch yourself and see what makes you happy, what makes your core value enriched, what principle actually makes you that resonates with your soul. And then go deep inside of that principle, why it matters to me. Why do I care about that so much? And then you will find that core value of yourself. If you go for like, okay, I care for this such and such thing because I haven't been ever provided this and such thing. So if I get that thing from that person, that will make me happy. Now you know that you have a void inside of you. Now you know that you need something that you are actually wanting from someone else other than fulfilling it by yourself. And that's another whole topic, because that needs to be healed. Otherwise, you will always want someone to just come with you and then fill up your cup. That is never going to be happen, because if you have an empty cup, if you don't know how to feel loved, you cannot be loved. No matter how much the other person pours into your cup, you will feel empty, because you are empty from inside, and you are not going to see that. You are going to be blinded of that. Okay? So this topic is mostly know yourself first and know what makes you feel loved. All right? So if you know what makes you feel loved, and you know what's the standards that will make you grow and be worthy of that person, if you feel that that person is also deserve this kind of personality, then you know what the standards of that. But you don't need to put the highest standards. You just need to have the values of inside. Like, you can have like, okay, my soulmate is a millionaire. Like, you just keep the standard, and I need to be a millionaire. That's why I cannot ever go there. No, those are the surface level. If your soulmate have a fluent heart to give and receive abundance, and you have the fluent heart to give and receive abundance, doesn't matter in which amount, you can match up. You know what I mean? So the core level of match up, that's what I'm talking about. So if you have the standard of your soulmate that they're going to be generous, they're going to be kind, they're going to be humble, and you are the same, you bring your standards, your personal standards in the same level, then you are going to be matched up. Okay? So don't look for the outer surface level of the matchup. So first, you have to know yourself, what makes you love, what makes you satisfied. And second, you have to know your soulmate. So that know means not personally know, but you have to be in the ideal mind of your soulmate, like what he or she is gonna be like, right? Because they're gonna be a match with yourself. So once you know yourself, you know what's gonna match with you. right? So if you know the match, then you upgrade yourself. Then you go with that matching standards. Once you grow into that matching standards, you are going to be act like them. You are going to have that fulfilling life, and you are going to live your life in that way, in their way. You don't know even how, when you started to living in that way, and then the magic happens. The magic starts to happen. How? Probably, just for an example, you want your soulmate to be a musician or love of a music. They have love of music or culture or some kind of like right-brained stuff, right? And then you grow it inside of you because you love the music too, and you started to feeling that, and you started to loving the music more, and you start to hang out in the music concert more, and you go out and meet people who are your like-minded people, and then you meet your soulmate there because they are hanging around there. So there you go. You have the formula to have your soulmate, your prince charming. How you gonna even find them and where they're gonna hanging out? You don't have to hide yourself. But first, the work begins with you. You are the first thing you need to dig deep into. And you have to know yourself, love yourself. You know your ins and out like a very clear book that you have read like 100 times. You know every page of that, every bit of that. Then you can find your match. So there you go, friends. You have your soulmate, and there's no need to have a frowning face of that this is not a fairy tale. This is a fairy tale. Life will feel like a fairy tale once you upgrade yourself as your soulmate and you will meet them. Bye for now. Stay tuned. Like, share, and subscribe, and share to your friends so that they can meet your soulmate too. Have a good day. Bye.